Good evening, I'm Bari, and tonight everything is overheating. The economy is overheating, the World Cup is overheating, global diplomacy is overheating, and science has found a way to make mice live longer by borrowing traits from naked mole rats. So congratulations, humanity. The only creature with a better retirement plan than you is a wrinkled tunnel sausage with teeth.
Respect the tunnel elder.
Do not start with that.
Opening summary: the planet has been left in a hot car.
Legal would like to clarify that Earth is not literally inside a car.
Yet,
Why are you here already?
I smelled panic with purchasing power.
Our first story, producer prices rose sharply, which means businesses are paying more before consumers pay more. That is the economic food chain. Factory gets bitten, store gets bitten, customer gets dragged into the woods by a receipt with legs.
Producer prices are just prices before they evolve.
Unfortunately, yes.
So right now, somewhere in a warehouse, a baby price is crawling around eating cardboard until it becomes a $7 bottle of shampoo.
Price evolution detected. Egg, larva, cocoon, monthly payment plan.
The concern is that higher costs will keep showing up in everyday purchases.
Everyday purchases, Bari, I bought toothpaste yesterday and it asked if I wanted to finance the mint.
That sounds unlikely.
It had 3 plans: Fresh Breath Basic, Gum Trauma Plus, and Premium Adult Responsibility.
Legal recommends brushing your teeth without entering a subscription agreement.
Too late. I just launched Molar Pass.
No one is buying Molar Pass.
You say that, but I already got 3 dentists and 1 desperate raccoon.
Translation complete. Your wallet has been promoted to sacrifice.
Please check your budgets.
I checked mine, it hissed and ran under the couch.
Next, scientists are warning that parts of the 2026 World Cup could face dangerous heat conditions. Soccer already has running for 90 minutes, dramatic injury acting, and fans who treat scarves like religious documents. Now the stadium may also come with a baked potato setting.
Finally, soccer has elemental damage.
That is not a good thing.
It is if you're watching like an RPG. Minute 10, stamina drain. Minute 20, hydration debuff. Minute 35, left back starts seeing his childhood dog.
Match conditions. Field temp. Lasagna, fans lightly seared. Referee, now a raisin with authority.
Heat stress can be serious for players and fans.
And why are sports always scheduled like the sun is a motivational speaker?
That is a fair question.
Some guy named Dale will be in the parking lot at 104 degrees, grilling meat next to gasoline, saying this builds character. Dale, your character is medium rare and holding a foam finger.
Legal supports hydration, shade, sunscreen, and not eating trunk nachos at the temperature of a misdemeanor.
Counterpoint: trunk nachos are now part of our new World Cup survival box.
No,
Includes nachos, 1 napkin, and a laminated card that says, "This was your choice."
Fan upgrade available. Shade for 1 knee. Only $48.
That's not shade, that's capitalism wearing a tiny umbrella hat.
Rising prices and dangerous heat making you feel helpless. Good! Introducing Sweat Wallet Plus, the first financial wellness app that tracks how much money you lose while actively dehydrating.
that is not wellness.
It's wellness shaped. With Sweat Wallet Plus, every time inflation hurts you, our app sends a calming notification that says, "You are not poor. You are participating in premium scarcity."
Does it help you save money?
No, it helps you name the pain.
Legal hates how close that is to a real startup.
Upgrade to Sweat Wallet Platinum and unlock 1 digital coupon you can't use. A receipt translator that just says yikes, and our new AI budget coach, Greg, who whispers, "Have you considered being a bank?"
Warning, Greg has defaulted on empathy.
Please do not download this.
Too late. It came pre-installed on your anxiety.
I already subscribed.
Why?
Gave me a free trial of Dignity.
And then.
Auto it into shame.
Also in World Cup news, FIFA is adding a Super Bowl-style halftime show to the final, featuring Madonna, Shakira, and BTS. Because nothing says traditional global soccer final like stopping the sacred ritual, so 3 generations of pop culture can descend from the sky and activate the fog machines.
Soccer is a halftime show now.
Yes.
So they took the one sport where dads can watch 0-0 for 2 hours and call it tactical beauty, then added choreography.
Correct.
Somewhere, a 70-year-old man in a vintage jersey just fell to his knees in a pub and blamed America.
Legal would like to respect the grieving scarf community.
Patch notes, World Cup final updated. Added, pop stars. Removed 3 million purists from emotional stability.
The halftime show is also tied to a global education effort.
But education matters.
Yes.
Lesson 1, if Madonna appears during a soccer final, at least one uncle will point at the TV and say, "This is why the midfield is broken."
That is probably accurate.
I'm selling commemorative I survived halftime scarves.
You cannot sell fake trauma scarves.
They're not fake. They itch emotionally.
Translation complete. Soccer is now a concert with a ball problem.
Honestly, I'm in.
You hate soccer.
I hate waiting for chaos. Now chaos has choreography.
In international news, President Trump met with Chinese President Xi Jinping, with trade, Taiwan, Iran, and technology all part of the broader tension. In simpler terms, 2 superpowers sat down for the world's most expensive "we need to talk."
Diplomacy is just Thanksgiving dinner with satellites.
That is too simple.
You're not wrong.
Summit status. Handshakes, deployed, smiles, armed, room vibe, family court with flags.
Both countries are trying to manage major disagreements while avoiding escalation.
So basically 2 dads in cargo shorts fighting over a thermostat, except the thermostat controls shipping lanes and everyone's phone.
Again too simple, again annoyingly useful.
Legal would like to remind viewers that international relations are complex and should not be reduced to divorced thermostat dads.
Fine, married thermostat dads with nuclear paperwork.
Somehow worse.
Markets and governments around the world are watching closely.
Of course they are. Every time world leaders meet, the stock market turns into a rescue dog near fireworks.
Translation complete. Everyone is calm. The briefcase is full of bees.
The hope is that the talks reduce tension.
I sell tension reducers.
You sell stress balls with teeth.
They bite the anxiety back.
I'd buy that.
You are why warning labels exist.
Finally tonight, weird science. Researchers studying naked mole rats have found that certain longevity traits can improve health and extend lifespan in mice. Naked mole rats are famous for aging unusually well, resisting certain diseases, and looking like a thumb that learned forbidden math.
Science gave my basement goblin powers.
That is not the technical language.
But spiritually.
Unfortunately, yes.
Science update. Mouse received longevity patch. Side effect. Knows too much about the walls.
Researchers are interested in how naked mole rat biology might help humans understand aging.
Humans are not ready for that knowledge.
Why not?
Because the second we hear live longer, some billionaire will crawl out of a cryopod wearing beige athleisure and say, "I drink mole rat broth every morning."
Do not drink mole rat broth.
Introducing burrow broth.
Absolutely not.
Now with electrolytes and the faint memory of sunlight.
Warning, burrow broth has entered the wellness market.
The research is promising, but we are not talking about immortality.
So what are we talking about?
Health span, understanding aging, medical potential.
Boring name, call it wrinkle mass mode.
No,
Renaming complete. Wrinkle mouse mode activated.
do not listen to the machine.
Too late, the mouse is my financial advisor now.
What did it advise?
I cheese avoid owls, distrust skincare founders.
Honestly, not terrible. Tonight we learned that producer prices are rising. World Cup heat may become a serious concern. FIFA has added halftime spectacle. Global diplomacy remains terrifyingly polite. In naked mole, rats may hold clues to aging.
So the lesson is simple: drink water, hide your wallet, fear the thermostat dads, never trust a startup with wellness and broth in the same sentence, and respect the tunnel elder.
Legal rejects respect the tunnel elder as a slogan.
Too late. It's on mugs.
Of course it is.
Final translation: the world is hot, the prices are fermenting, the mouse has seen the ending.
For the last 2 brain cells, I'm Bari.
And I'm switching my 401k to cheese.
That's not investing.
It is if the mouse lives long enough.
Cheese coin launches Monday.
No, it doesn't.
Cheesecoin white paper detected. It is just a napkin with teeth marks.
Good night, drink water, check your receipts, and if your financial advisor lives in a tunnel, at least ask about fees.